Hello guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. I am Ademola Adeniji. If you are just seeing my video for the first time, I post scholarship, ongoing scholarship. Also, I try to share my experience in winning a scholarship. So today I will be talking about the HongKong PhD fellowship scheme. This fellowship scheme, to me, I can say it is the prestigious scholarship that you can win for a PhD studies. Although we have scholarship like the Knight NSA scholarship, which is tenable at Stanford University. However, I think looking at the kind of benefits we have in this kind of scholarship, I think this is really a big shot that you can get for yourself. So without further ado, let's get started. We can see that this scholarship has a stipend of around $40,000 per year. So breaking it down into per month, you can earn up to like $3,500 per year. Also, we have conference fee that you'll be able to get per year as well. We have the Academic Excellence Award if you are able to meet up with the criteria of the funding or the expectation of the funding, you will benefit up to like 2,500 per year. And this is not a fixed value. There are some universities that have higher award than this as well. There is free tuition fee, free university accommodation for like, there are some university in their first year, you will be given free university accommodation. Also, some universities, they will give you 2 years free university accommodation. So I think this is really a generous scholarship. So without further ado, let's get started. It is very important that I point to you guys that the scholarship is not yet opened. However, it is important that I share this information now. Why? We are going to be seeing in the subsequent slide. Yeah. So moving on, specifically, this is the website of the scholarship. I'm going to post the link. However, the reason for doing this video, you are going to see it very soon. Now, for the background, the scholarship is being sponsored by the Research Grant Council of Hong Kong. So the scholarship was established in 2009. They provide, just like I mentioned, PhD funding to prospective PhD applicants. In terms of the eligibility, so you must be seeking admission into these following universities, 8 of them. So we have City University of Hong Kong to University of Hong Kong itself, and we have the kind of fellowship award. Also, we have the selection panel, and also the selection criteria. It is very important that all these criteria will be evaluated. Academic excellence, if you have first class, or probably you have 2-1, or in your master's, you later had like a distinction or a first class, you are welcome to apply. You have to demonstrate research ability and potential, also communication and interpersonal skills, and as well leadership skills. So these are the major field of study related to this. We have the science, medicine, engineering and technology, humanities, social sciences, and business studies. I think it covered almost all the disciplines. Important note is that universities in Hong Kong normally start the academic year in September. So basically, the application opens in September. However, one important thing for you to be able to apply for this scholarship is for you to get a supervisor. So now, the reason why I'm putting up this video is for you to start looking for a supervisor, because during the application form, or in the application form rather, you'll be asked to provide a reference, like one of the lecturers that you found as a supervisor will put up like a reference letter for you, in that the lecturer will be supporting your application. So it is important. Now is the best time for you to look into these 8 schools. So take for instance, if you are interested in, maybe you studied chemistry, or you studied physics, mathematics, any course, just make sure, just put it up on Google. Let's say, for instance, if I say chemistry programs, so chemistry programs in Hong Kong. So you can just put it there, and here you are going to see the list of universities and try to check. So also, basically based on your research interest, let's say, like we've seen that chemistry, we have University of Hong Kong here. University of Hong Kong, yes, you can go to their university website and try to check for the professors that offers your research interest. Just try to go to the website, check for the research, and take, for instance, let's say chemistry. I can just say chemistry, PhD, University of Hong Kong. Yeah, chemistry, PhD, University of Hong Kong. So I'll just go to the admission requirement. Let's see. So it is important that you see the admission requirement as well. So if you are looking to PhD, of course. Here we have PhD of 3 years, PhD of 4 years. I think it is constant for almost all the courses. Here you have to have a BSc with first class from a university or an equivalent qualification from a comparable institution. That is, your university must be recognizable. Also, you have to demonstrate research ethics, stuff like that. Yeah, we are not interested in that yet. We are interested in the people. We have to search for research staff. Yeah. So these are the research staffs. So depending also, okay, let's see the research assistant professors. So these are like the professors that you can contact. Just try to check if their research area actually matches with yours. You can try to look them up. So also one important thing, let's try to see here is people. Okay, academic staff. I think that is important. Yeah, so from the academic staff, I think academic staff know the research. So here we can just see, okay, if you're interested in chemical biology, synthetic chemistry, also material science and engineering and energy. Yeah, I think chemical biology. So you have to use this opportunity to mail any one of them. And now, more importantly, make sure that you can only submit one application. You can only have one professor. You must not have, like, take for instance, let's go back. Take for instance, maybe I'm interested in chemistry and I'm applying to the University of Hong Kong, and probably there are other chemistry programs any of these in any of these universities, and you've gotten a supervisor. You can only apply to one university, and one professor can only like support one application. So you must be very careful that probably you've gotten supervisor in all these universities. You can only use one of them. You can only use one of them. So it is important to state that because it brings fairness to the competition. Take for instance, probably there are some students with competitive profile. It is very possible that you have supervisor in all the universities. But in order to bring fairness to the process, just an application is required. I think they provided opportunity for you to submit like two different application, but they must be different program. Take for instance, maybe you're interested in physics, you're also interested in chemistry, but the program, probably you're interested in chemistry in the University of Hong Kong or physics in the University of Hong Kong. You can submit application for this and also application for this, but it must not be like chemistry. You get what I'm trying to say? However, it is also important to know that if you are really aiming to submit a strong application, I think a supervisor is enough. Why? Because in the application form, you will be expected to write like a research proposal. So for you to put in a lot of effort in writing research proposal, I think just a professor is already okay, and I think that is that. But now, make sure you look into getting a research supervisor. Why? Because in September, there will be a lot of students that will be rushing, and the professors will be getting a lot of emails from prospective applicants, and they can only choose just a student. So if you think that your profile is like an average profile, I think now is the best time, because once you're able to get the supervisor, your mind will be at writing your research proposals and working with the supervisor into coming up with a strong application profile. So I think now is the best time. Don't wait till September, where all the applicants will start sending emails, and you might not be able to get replies. And also, it will be like the opening of the semester. The professors might not really have that luxury of time to check their emails. So I think it is important now that you start sending the email. Once you get the supervisor in your email. Also, I really want to state it there that make sure you categorically state there that, okay, I really want you to be my supervisor. I am applying for the HKPFS in this university, so under your supervision. So the professor already understood the drill, of course. So I think once you're able to state that, I think when you send a lot of emails, I think you should be able to get one positive response. So that will be all from me for now. If you want to see how you can structure your CV, make sure you go to my previous video about creating a strong CV. So make sure you see the video and also other videos as well. Try to subscribe to encourage me as well in bringing up a very informative content. See you guys very soon. Bye.